But first, coffee, where life begins after coffee. Today I'm going to be sharing with you makeup mistakes that you might be making. Now, even though I'm not a professional makeup artist, I do have Austin here, and he is a professional makeup artist, so he's going to be giving us his tips and tricks along the way. Right, Austin? Right. He's a man of few words. But let's not dilly-dally, let's go ahead and jump into these makeup mistakes. Alright, our very first mistake is applying your concealer incorrectly. This is a mistake that I used to make and I see other women making all of the time. Lots of times we put it just underneath our eyes where we think the dark circles are, but that's not actually really giving you the effect that you want. You don't want to look like you were wearing sunglasses and then went out in the sun and you just have lightness around your eye. In some ways it's actually just bringing more focus just to these areas and can actually make the bags under your eyes look a little bit bigger. Instead, I suggest that you do an upside down triangle shape. This is going to bring brightness to the center of your face instead and really help eliminate that bags under the eye look that you're trying to eliminate. Alright, this next makeup mistake is pumping your mascara wand when you're trying to get product out of the tube. This is a mistake because while you sort of think about it, you think you're getting more product onto the wand, you're actually just pushing more air into the tube, which is going to dry your mascara out a lot faster. So an easy fix for this is just to try shaking the tube as opposed to pumping the tube. Another thing you can do is push the wand all the way in and kind of like roll it around inside of there. That way you're not pumping a bunch of air into your tube and drying out your mascara faster than you need to. Our next mistake is not properly blending in your foundation. Often when we apply our makeup, we are looking just straight on into the mirror and we tend to forget about the way that we're gonna look from either side. And this is an easy thing to fix. Just be conscious when you are blending out your foundation. Using a beauty sponge, I will make sure that I'm blending it all the way out. Sometimes I will just go down onto my neck a little bit, up onto my ears, just to make sure I have a totally blended out look and I don't have any harsh lines. Our next mistake is not wearing a lipstick color that suits your skin tone. And this is a mistake because, well, that color doesn't suit your skin tone. Now, there are some women out there who can wear pretty much any color and we all hate them. I'm looking at you. No, not you. Yeah. Wear any color you want. But when it comes down to it, a lot of us can't pull off every single lipstick color, and there's actually some color science behind this. It really has to do with what your undertones are, it has to do with the shade of skin. Now personally, I obviously have very pale skin and I'm cool toned. So if I'm gonna wear a red lip, I'm looking for a more cool toned red, maybe something that has a little bit of magenta in it. Now if you're somebody who has a warm skin tone, you would look really great with like a fiery orange red lip. So here you can see I have sort of an orangey red that doesn't necessarily look bad on me, but this cool toned pink looks a lot better. It doesn't make my skin look quite as washed out, and it just suits my face a little bit better. This next mistake I definitely make all the time when I'm feeling lazy, and that is neglecting the tops of your lashes. And the reason this is a mistake is because every time you blink, people see the tops of your lashes. And if your natural lash color is lighter than the mascara, they're gonna see that. Now, I don't have light eyelashes, but I apply eyeshadow, and the eyeshadow always gets onto my eyelashes. So every time I blink, you're seeing whatever color eyeshadow I was wearing. So an easy fix for this is I just take a small mascara wand, and I will go in before I put on any of my other mascara, and I'll get the tops of my lashes and make sure I'm totally covering them. And that way my lashes are an even color all the way around. Alright, my very last makeup mistake is not washing your tools, not washing your brushes or your sponges. This is another one that you can be guilty of when you're just feeling lazy. I know I definitely have. But in general, you're putting products on these tools and then rubbing it all over your skin, and bacteria can definitely grow on those pretty quickly, as gross as it sounds. So you really want to try to keep them nice and clean, especially the ones that you use for your foundation and your under eye concealer. Alright guys, that was all of my makeup mistakes. As always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. If you're new to my channel, I'm so glad that you stopped by and you stayed all the way to the end of this video. I hope that you'll hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more videos, and I will see you all in my next video.